Hello, Geese and Ganders. I'm the incredible Mr. Goose, and welcome back to What Did I Do? Where I ask the question, what did I do? It's been a while since I picked up this character. I apologize. And I realized in between the few moments, oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, it's smoothed out. That there's a lot I don't actually know about the Paradox Mage. Let's see, space-time tuning. You set your preferred paradox. I usually have it set to 0 just because I don't like things going bad. Your paradox modifier is factored into the duration and spell power of all chronomancy skills. Willpower paradox modifier, sustain modifier, and total modified paradox. That's fine. But what if I wanted to tune my paradox to 0? And then we'll just, take a rest. Oh. Yeah, I'm so used to just auto-resting. I believe it's R. Alright, now what is it? Spell power for chronomancy is 14. That is a huge difference. Total paradox, that's great. And if we look up here, we can probably see a tooltip about Paradox. Paradox represents how stable the current timeline is. As your paradox grows, so does your spell power, but you may be shifted to a more stable timeline when you attempt to use your magic. Makes sense. When your modified paradox is above 600, the shifts will become more violent. Your control over chronomancy increases with your willpower. And that's matter weaving, where I wove matter into myself, because I thought it was so cool. Oh. There's an online store that I'm not used to seeing. I'm just going to close that for right now, though. Now let's also take a look at some of these stats. I have not been able to figure out a way to show the entire battlefield like I am right now, as well as have these be legible, because my screen is just way too large. Actually, let's try one more time. Okay, if this is around what I have right now, let's just take a quick hike on down. Does that work? Does that work for me? And when I zoom in, it looks about the same. So that's just window size. Okay. Well, anyway, paradox cost is 5. It all increases. What do I have? Paradox cost is 10. A lot of these are passive. So I decided to go matter so I could just disintegrate things. Oh, I cannot unlearn matter weaving. That's fine. Weave matter into your flesh, becoming resilient to damage. Repulsion, gravity, and gravity locus. Into physical, all damage, slows projectiles. Additionally, damage dealt by repulsion fast has a chance to reduce the target's knockback resistance in half. So if they get too close, it can just push them away. Cooldown of 4. Cooldown of 6. And this is, does damage around me, paradox, and slows down their speed. Okay, so I can see why that is so powerful. What about this? Oh yeah, temporal bolt. This is, the bolt will home in on my location and deal damage to targets, and that will be just fine and fancy-free. This does cannot unlearn this talent. I don't know why, but okay. Oh, maybe it's just been so long. That's fine. If your target survives, it may be removed for some time. That just does temporal damage, which is still a lot more damage than a lot of these get. 38. Where last we left our hero, I had gone to the arena. I have 1 generic point and some stats. But now I also know that I am going to want to have... Let's see, is that magic? That's magic. That's magic. This also all of these require magic, so that's nice. Cunning is cunning. Chronomancy. Energy is energy decomposition. That looks nice. Very tasty. And it's magic. And you guys? Magic. You see, you need a certain amount of a specific stat in order to be able to use the skills of that stat. So this is me just checking out to say, hey, do I need to invest these 7 stat points someplace other than mind power? And the answer is no, I do not. Now, what was I going to save this one for? That's a tiles dimension hop. That's a good one. Dimensional shift. I ran for that. Resilience of the Doomed and Haste of the Doomed is the one that just teleports me around. Up to 4 spaces. Okay. Oh yeah, and Spin Fate. Which each time you would take damage. Okay, I don't want to be taking a lot of damage. But I can still float 3 points. So, 1, 2... And, that's a decent range. It doesn't do anything to the cooldown. And this is all cooldown all the time. I can activate this twice in a single turn, but it's a one-hit wonder. Activate to seal fate. Oh, it's an activate? Maybe later. Right now, I think I might just hang on to it. Oh, it's passive. Gain, defense, shrug off. Okay. And that's activated. That costs Paradox too? Gosh. That's my contingency that I do like. Does not have a fixed cooldown. Whenever you take your life goes below, it will save your life. Okay, cool. And then the ultimate one. I do not accept these changes. Oops. Well, I'm still taking it out of all of these 3 things. And we will... I definitely know I want that, and then that can sit there. We're definitely doing this. Now I need to look at this. Materialize barrier. That can make a wall. Which is fine. While active, your physical and temporal damage has a chance to remove 1 beneficial or magical effect. That's just super important. And this is just doing more damage. Like that doubles the amount of damage. But it only does plus 1/4. And it also takes physical warp damage. Okay. I really want to get into the gravity stuff. Knocking back targets in the area. Okay. I mean... No, Materialize Barrier is good. Yes, I accept these changes. Let's go adventure. Alright. Now, since we teleported from somewhere far, far away, this means, oh, hello, adventurer. That gentleman wants an artifact. That's a tier 2 dungeon. We'll just go down to the core pull. Okay, you're killing me. Yeah, better. And oh no! It is a rat and 2 molds. Gray mold, giant crystal rat, sustained talent, stone skin. Every creature in this game has a talent. They all have skills. They all have classes. Oh. Can only target 1. And one of them teleports, and this guy's shooting me. I don't want to be shot. I'm dodging. Yeah. And then number 2 is just... Apparently he's fine. What happened? Use nature's touch. So he healed himself. Well, he didn't heal that time. And then... There you are. Zap. He's gone. Grey mold. Lasers. And what are you? Degenerated skeleton warrior. A haphazard collection of crumbling bones with jerky movements that remind you of a child playing with a marionette. It only has one arm, but that's all it needs to hold a sword. Oh, he's still alive. There was this... Bounce off. Lasers. See, this is why I want to have that gravity power. I just want to push the guy away. And now I'm... Ah. Since this is a beam, it shoots through everybody. Oh, that removes somebody from time. That's not quite what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Those guys are dead. This guy gets removed. My powers are off cooldown now. He dies. Disintegrate that. Disintegrate's such a great spell. It just kills things so easily, and it starts off as a beam, not a bolt. That means it can hit everything in a line. Hey, spider. It's a giant spider, if it makes any difference. Now that is Adabretta, the white worm mass, and it's a summoner. Class is a summoner. Okay, let's inspect the creature. It can make a warhound. I think I just killed that earlier, and a flame spitter. Oh, it can also make the spider. That's what it did, and a turtle. Turtles are its tanks. So I'm just gonna zap it, and then it will be dead. And that was nice. That was nice. I like that for you. There. Yep, that bolt didn't hit me at all. And then I'll just blast you. Now that is not that's a jelly. Which is just a strange yellow blob that can somehow shoot projectiles unerringly. How we doing, guys? Ah, it had stealth on. I even have a skill called precognition that helps with that. Actually, did I even put it on? Ah, there it is. It's 0. Precognition. Ooh. I saw the ooze. Takes a while to get him off cooldown, but it will help me not die later on. Isn't that right, cave bear? Why is there a bear in here anyway? This game always gives me so many questions. Alright, yeah. Oh. That is level 25, and I am not level 25. So... I'm just gonna leave him gone for a little bit? Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. So, this is what I'll do. No, that's not going to work either. I'll just start walking away because I have that skill that says I move faster. So, I'm moving 37% faster. And then I'm going to build a wall that lasts for 3 turns. What did I do? Is the name of my character. It's really fun to just say, oh no, he's getting close, so I'll just build another wall. Can I shoot through that wall? I can't. Oh. Maybe. Some people would say it's dumb for me to take on an enemy that is 17 levels higher than you. Especially if that enemy is a snake. And to them, I say, I have a wall. You really should have thought about this. Why is the barrier gone? A length of 3 that lasts 2 turns. Okay. Hello? I'm just gonna zap you with that, and, yeah, it didn't even go away. Can I disintegrate you yet? Okay, I think I did it. A mighty girdle. This girdle is enchanted with mighty wards against expanding girth. Whatever the source of its wondrous strength, it will prove of great aid in the transport of awkward burdens. Thanks. Can I put on a shield? No, I am wearing a 2-handed staff. Can I put on a mighty girdle? Heck yeah, I can. Let's see. That is a tier 1 staff. That is also a tier 1 staff. Base power is the same. 2 APR. Yeah. It's a financing term. Oh, that was a linen cloak. Hello, spider. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh no, that's not good. I am frozen. That's what this means. Going to shatter afflictions. And then I am going to teleport back over here. The game is green because it still thinks that I am frozen, even when I am not. And then I'm just gonna set up this nice little kill box and see if he decides to come here. If not, I guess I'm just gonna chill out. There you are. We were wondering. Okay. There. Now disintegrate. Get disintegrate off. I don't want him actually swinging at me. Oh, I'm frozen again. And almost dead. Okay. I can't shatter afflictions, but I am definitely going to have to just book it out of here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Gone, gone, gone. I cannot detect any thoughts coming from that direction. Vitality has given me a lot of my life back. Okay. So we meet again, spider. Yeah, I see what you're doing. And I'm just going to walk away a little bit. Turn on precognition. Okay, so he's right there. I am frozen. Not a problem. I can also teleport. He's at 73% life. I always do this. I don't know why. This is honestly not the greatest of strategies. Fighting enemies that are such a high level. Oh, I meant to go up! Darn you, I pressed J and not K. Okay. Alright. I have a blink rune. We'll teleport up there. Ugh! I hate that. I hate that damage. Okay. Luckily, Vitality has come up, so we are recovering life. And I'm going to blast him with that. And that did 9% damage. Blast him with that, and he somehow double moves. Well, that was terrible. So, I'm going to teleport over here. Do I want to teleport a second time? The second activation will not be instant. Okay, so that was an instant activation. This does 60 damage. And this one does technically 70, but over 2 different types of things. Okay. So we'll blast it with that, because Disintegrate has the lowest cooldown. Kill it with that, and it's dead. Hooray, hurrah, we have killed the spider. And we got a cool hat out of it. Mindwoven Hat of Time. Well, that I do like having extra temporal damage for reasons that may be obvious. Okay. Move these runes to my normal inventory so I can always look at them later. Torque of Psionic Shield. Yes. This can be used to set up a Psionic Shield that reduces all damage taken by 37 for 5 turns. Oh, that's lovely. So, next time I see a spider, I can turn that on and not be one-hit killed. Oh, I gained a level. I don't know why I'm surprised by that, but boy, am I. Okay, I can increase my... let's see. These are both passive. when you use a non-instant. And what's time stop? Gain 1 turns. That's lovely. Haste is also very powerful. Transport myself to a safe place for a turn. So I'm seeing a lot of I don't have to worry about stuff going on. But I think the first thing that I want to do is... Oh, I thought I had gained a level. Whoops. I guess I was already at level 8. Hey, you're a slimy ooze. Still 17 points higher than me. He hit me for 80 damage. That's fine. We have this brand new torque. And we'll disintegrate you again. And then teleport you out of existence. And then we'll zap you again with that. And you're still alive. I'm not liking that. Okay. Use a blink rune. He only has 17% life left. Ugh. I killed him, but at what cost? The cost was a large amount of life. And I did that all for a starlit amulet and a bow. Oh, well, this one gives me +2 strength that I don't use. And this one gives me blindness immunity. Oh, well, I guess I'll put on blindness immunity while I have it. Precognition. It won't tell me that anybody's there. And I know there's somebody on the other side. Yeah, radius of 13. See, there he is. So I'm just going to say hey. I'm going to drop this down while I get this. What did I do? Cast Dust to Dust. Teleport him away for a turn. Get that. Turn on my torque. Disintegrate him again. Remove the... Okay. We almost have a good rotation going on. Clarifying Linen Wizard Hat of Light. No, I still want the one that does a bonus time damage, because I do time damage. That is me. Oh, free armor and a brass lantern. Thanks, guys. And we are done with this level. Yeah, burn the lot of it. Just throw it all into a fire. It's great. A white jelly. And look, it's shooting a projectile at me. That's so cute. I can just step out of the way. And then blast it again. A lot of oozes. Hey, I'm going to shoot that archer. And then I'm going to shoot that guy, because it's going to hurt everybody in between. See? Man, that was so great. There was a rogue there the whole time. Okay, I'll turn on the torque. And then I'll hit everybody with that. And since that's a beam, I shoot all 3 at the same time. Beams are just lovely. With several wizard spells in the wizard class, you have to get a certain talent level in order for your bolt to turn into a beam. A beam being it shoots through multiple enemies. You can pierce them all. And it's such an upgrade. Alright, you just die. That's a wizard. He's only a level 9 wizard, though. So, I'm pretty sure I can take him. I see a degenerated skeleton warrior to the south, but I can't look to the south. Looking around. Shift direction to move freely. Okay, so that's where he is. I can apparently see him. Great. Can I shoot him? He's within range. He took damage. I'm gonna shoot that blank square. And then I'm gonna shoot some more. See, there's nothing there now, but if he was still alive, he would have been hit by all of them. Go away. Die. Enjoy the early game where you can auto-explore. Okay. I do have to say, as far as roguelikes go, Tales of Maj'Eyal is... I find it to be one of the easier to approach ones, for sure. Wow. Alright, ooze. And just open up all of the doors because I can. And let's go down. Did I get anything neat? I got another shielding rune. I'll just hold on to that. Just in case. You know how it goes. No, don't open my inventory. It's private. Don't shoot me with an arrow. Die. You too. And you. Okay, and you. I didn't do that last one very well, but... Beam! And, I'll put that there. And just chill. Just wait. Wait a turn. I've got a couple turns. How's it going, guys? I'll zap you both, and then hit you with a beam, and shoot you all in reverse. And just blast you with disintegrate, because... I like the pieces because they're so delicious. Alright. Oh yes, that's right. I can turn everything. Ooh. I am lobotomized, which is a confusion effect. I may act randomly 20% chance, and it reduces my cunning by 6. My mental save reduced the duration of this effect by 0 turns, from 2 to 2. And what's this guy right here? Brain locked. Renders a random talent unavailable, which was my disintegrate. Talent cooldown is halved until the effect has worn off. Oh no, it turned off one of my actual runes. Okay, so first I'm turning that off. I just shatter the affliction. I don't have either of those. Second, it is Lyara Kira, the large brown snake. Oh wait, no. And it is a solipsist. Is it? Yes, yes it is. As thought form bowman, which is the other snake. Don't confuse yourself and start attacking the wrong snake. You want to attack the snake that has mind seer and skills like psychic lobotomy and sleep. And I'm just gonna he zapped me again. I am asleep. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep then. I don't like this. Okay, I don't like this so hard, I'm gonna teleport over here in my sleep. I'm that good. In my sleep. You heard it. I don't need you, Bowman. I'll turn on my shield for free. I'll hit that guy, because he's the only one. He has 20% life left. He died for a level. I don't think I want to push that guy away. I think instead I'm going to... 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what this temporal reprieve is all about. We'll check it out. Ah yes, the contingency. Definitely want a contingency. Okay, contingency and temporal reprieve are very nice. Wait, that has a fixed cooldown. And that says, oh, something that does not have a fixed cooldown. Sometimes. Alright, magic up 1. Willpower up 2. We'll keep our 1 generic point floating for now, because we can't increase that. And yeah, we'll keep these changes. It's a mass of worms! It's a snake! I swear, most of my deaths with characters involve a snake. A snake with some kind of ridiculous power. Like dual-wielding pistols. Snakes are dangerous, guys. Oh no! How big are you? You're just level 11. You're nothing. Here, I'll just teleport you away for a little bit, then disintegrate you, and then do that, and then... Oh, can't teleport you away again. And you're just... What is so good about you? Why are you so hard to kill? Recovery, throwing knives, quantum destabilization. It is a marauder. Marauders are basically tanks with 2 daggers. They are a type of rogue in this game. Yep, and there's knife number 1. I'll just turn on my torque of deliciousness and kill it. See, isn't that nice? Reinforced iron shield of the stars, which I can't use. And Zubatira, the fancy boots of fanciness. Rough leather boots give me cunning. Resist mind, I get plus to arcane damage. And more spell power. So, that's tasty. What's up? Oh, we're near the end of this dungeon. Alright, which dungeon boss are we going to see today? We are seeing the Shade. So, every dungeon in... Not every dungeon. Most of the dungeons in Tales of Maj'Eyal have 2 different forms. One is the normal one, and one is the not normal one. So, Corpul, for instance, the dungeon that I'm in right now, the Ruins of Corpul. Corpul. One is that it is filled with thieves and rogues, which you've seen me fight thieves and rogues, at which point I will be fighting the Shade. There is... Actually, I think this is the normal one. Yeah, this is just the Shade. The other one is one of the thieves, the thief bandit leader, was actually possessed. But for right now... Oh, I'm frozen. I forgot that the guy can do that. Hate that. Just gonna fire a beam off there. He's not there. He didn't take any damage. That's okay. We'll just wait. There he is. There's the man of the hour. I'll turn on my torque of I'm awesome, by the way. And, sit here. Look at how good this is. Oh, I took more damage from that than I expected. What does Temporal Reprieve do? That's so cool! That's so cool. Okay. Well, I'm still in a block of ice. For one more turn. There's no changing that. What I can do, though, is teleport away instantly and then fire beam off in this direction. Then hit that guy right there. What did you just throw at me? Stop! Oh, he's casting spells. Stop being a wizard. Alright, we'll see if I can teleport him. It worked! I teleported him. Awesome. That gives me an extra turn to just chill out and let my cooldowns... Okay, so he's gone. Which means he just stepped forward 1. Yep. What did I do? Hit something for 50 temporal damage. Can I cast this bolt over there? Something hit me for 85 cold damage. Okay, so this is not good. We are going to instantly break the ice. We are going to then teleport up to 4 squares. And then we are going to teleport another 4 squares. And now he's getting closer. So we are going to teleport another 3 squares. Yeah, and then we're going to put down a wall. That temporal reprieve is so super cool. And then just start, you know, running serpentine, like this. Maybe make a freak out noise. Okay, there he is. He only has 30% life left. My shield is activated. I'm going to disintegrate him. And he's dead. Proxy's lucky halfling foot. A large hairy foot, very recognizably a halfling's, is strung on a piece of thick twine. In its decomposed state, it's hard to tell how long it parted with its owner, but from what look like teeth marks around the ankle, you get an impression it wasn't given willingly. Go figure. Oh, right. I want to see some stats while I'm doing this. Doc stats. Well, these aren't exactly the stats I was looking for, but, you know, it works. Ah, Twitch stats. There we are. Yeah, 1 viewer, and it's me. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. It has been kept somewhat intact with layers of salt and clay. In spite of that, it's clear that nature is beginning to take its toll on the dead flesh. Some say the foot of a halfling brings luck to its bear. Right now, the only thing you can be sure of is that it stinks. Thank you. Or no thank you. But it is a trinket, which is a tool, so that's like my psionic torque. What does this do? Oh, 25% chance to remove stuns, pins, or dazes each turn. Gives me extra luck, disarms traps, and helps me find traps. Yeah, that's useful. It's a snake! It was a snake! There are no more snakes! Yep, just carefully step around that. We found everything, so, bam! It's time for us to teleport away. I will take this charged wand of lightning storm, thank you. And I will grab that wild infusion. Great. Success! We did it! Oh, excuse me. This is also a charm. So we have to just switch through all the different charms that we have as we want to use them. That lightning charm actually is very helpful. And he's still looking for a magical artifact. Let's walk down here. Hey, oh, there's a cave. For right now, let's go into the wilds. Let's go into this forest. This zone's too easy for me. I'm going to go through it, and we're going to break it. That's right. Because if you just stroll through it, they give you what they think that you're going to have found. But it's, in my experience, it is not the same. Okay, level up. What do I want in a level? I have to be at least level 12 in order to get the 4th slot in any of these. Dust to Dust is doing great, but it only increased damage from 40 to 45 or 46 if we round up, and then 36 to 41, so that's not much increase, but it does increase the damage of the field around me. So that is nice. That's such a cool power. I like it. And Temporal Bolt is always nice. This is at talent level 5, which it is talent level 5.2. That's a conversation for later. This will go from 60 to 80. So 33% damage. And it may be removed for 1 turn. Okay, I do use time skip, and I would love to have that extra turn of breathing power. Oh, it gave me another class point. Oh, sweet. I can get both. Haste is so good, but I don't want to spend points on it yet. That's gravity, but I know I'm going to be disintegrating people, and I would love to have that burn everything inside of a radius ability. Inscriptions! I can learn 2 new slots. Do I want to buy one with a category point? No. Oh yeah, that's right. It gave me a second one. Is there anything in here that I want? Empower. Increasing spell power by a bunch. And that's just sustained. These are all sustained, so they're just going to help my spells. Extended, so it extends it. The cooldown, well, that's really cool. I can customize the spells that I'm using. Reduce the casting speed of chronomancy. Nice, so that's spellbinding. Timeline threading. Rethread the timeline, dealing 50 temporal damage to the target before moving on to a second target. Rethread can hit up to 3 targets, up to 10 grids apart, and will never hit the same one twice, nor will it hit the caster. Nice! Range 10, cooldown 4. That is a really strong power. Temporal Fugue. 2 for the next 1 or more rounds. 2 alternate versions of me enter my timeline. While active, all damage done by you or a copy is reduced by 2/3. And all damage received is split between the 3 of you. That's fine. It does not normally cool down while active. You may take direct control of your clones, give them orders, and set their talent usage. Oh, okay. Interesting. Your Rethread, which is the first one, now braids the lifelines of all targets hit for some amount of time, so they take some damage from everybody else, and then cease to exist. I try to remove it from the timeline. And if I manage to kill it, I will be brought back to the original point in time with the target dead. Okay. And whoopsie, don't use it on chronomancy. Stasis is adjust my paradox towards my preferred paradox each turn while using space-time tuning. That's great. Instantly erects a time shield, preventing any incoming damage. Inflicts temporal damage and may stun all targets in a ball for X amount of time. Static history. I might not create minor anomalies. Okay, so that's just going to increase all of my power by allowing me to ride much higher paradox. Induce anomaly. 30% of all damage is converted. Temporal deals damage over time to all targets in a radius. And the last one is if Twist Fate is not on cooldown, which is this spell itself, minor anomalies will be held for 1, 2, 3 turns, allowing your spell to cast as normal. While held, you may cast it in order to trigger an anomaly and may choose the target area. I mean, I guess that's okay. Out of all of these, I kind of want Stasis. I think that that's going to be most powerful. Just for the shield. Just for the shield by itself. And this is passive. So that's just lovely. And instead of time skip, I can just jump right to the shield. The stored damage will return as temporal restoration field over time, so it heals me. Under the effect, all newly applied effects will have their duration reduced by quite a bit. Beautiful. Love this. I love this for me. Yes, accept this. Where did it put it? First off, yeah, let's... You okay? My life is not at maximum, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll pick up the coins, but I want to cast Contingency. Alright, Contingency. I don't want the room. I can choose this. So I can just teleport away. But I really think that Time Shield is going to be there. If I'm about to die, I would rather throw up another time shield. What's this? Oh, it's the same thing. Get out of here. There's my shield. And we'll put it right over there. Isn't that nice? Hey, troll. I like the things you do. Hey, troll. If I could, I would be you. That last bit's a lie. Yep. Just luring out the bear, so I attack both of them at the same time. Look out, it's a wolf! Look out! That is a wolf, right? Yeah, it's a wolf! Ah! It's a mass of worms. It's another wolf. And another mass of worms. And now the wolf is dead. And now there's an ooze. And there is a fox there, and I'm going to ignore it, for the other wolf. The other wolf sprite. Okay. I'll remove you. Bam! It's funny, because I wanted the time skip ability. I wanted that second point to remove somebody from combat, potentially, for... There we go. For an extra turn. Instead, I'm getting time stop, which is just an amazing shield. Wizards in this game, that's kind of what their thing is. They just kind of shield themselves. They just stack shields upon shields upon shields. Alright, so that will be a bolt. And then I'm going to target myself and try out this special ability. Okay, so it follows me. So if I disintegrate myself again... And here, we'll turn on the shield. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. I guess I'll hit both of you. And then disintegrate you. And then, get my cooldown back. And while we're here, we'll cast a spell. Why? Because I can. What's a good one? 300. That's really high, Paradox. But we'll see. Not all anomalies are bad. Most of them. They are not helpful. They are not. Look at all that loot I don't need. It's... Let's see. Xander, Xylophone. So it's Zyda, the stone troll. And he is a summoner. So, I guess we'll blast him. Oh, he summoned the treant. Rhymebark. This huge treant-like being is embedded with the fury of winter itself. That's nice. That's nice. I'm gonna zap him with that bolt, and then remove him from time. I don't think I'm in the right range for this spinning snow ability. Winter's Fury. Radius 3. 1, 2, 3. Just about. So, yeah, I'm out of it. It does some damage and can freeze people. And I'm the people it could freeze. Oh. You guys just... There's a summoner. Oh, he has a Werven? Three-headed Hydra. That's not cool. I don't like that. But I still have my shield on. So I'll disintegrate. And he's dead. Which means everybody else... Oh, he froze the Hydra. Yeah. Everybody else is on a cooldown. They'll vanish eventually. I don't have to deal with them. But something hit me for poison. One of the annoying spots in this area specifically is there are a lot of plants like poison ivy that will just shoot you with these tiny poison bolts that do negligible damage but keep you from resting. It's so annoying, especially when we don't know what it is. Striking Stance. He's a brawler. That animal is a bear who's also a brawler. So punches things. Brawler's one of my favorite classes. Unarmed Mastery. Oh no, it knows how to uppercut me, stun me, double strike. It has empty hand. Oh gosh. I'm scared. I'm scared of this beard. Alright, you get out of, like, disappear from time itself. Goodbye, snake. I'm still going to take all creatures seriously, even if I am overleveled. That's level 10, and I'm level 10. This area is too easy for me. Willful Strike, Gesture of Pain, Call Shadows. So this is a Doomed. I've just played this game so much. Is it Doomed? That's its class, right? Cursed Punishments, Gestures, Force of Will, Dark Sustenance. Yeah, it's Doomed. Yep, class is Doomed. I see it. So, in Tales of Maj'Eyal, the flavor for a Doomed character class is they were a magic user that, for some reason, had their magical ability torn from them. So, they command the shadows themselves, and through sheer force of will, force things into reality through their own hatred. That's actually the resource that they use, hatred. So, he could be hating me. There it is. That little cone. That cone. That's hate. That's him hating me. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a look. How much do you hate me? Feed. Feed from the essence of your enemy. Draws 3.8 hate per turn from targeted foe as long as they remain in your sight. So if I go over here, it breaks. And now it's on cooldown. And then he can turn it back on. And that's fine. And now that black blob, that's one of the shadows that he summons. Cool thing about the Doomed, they don't actually have to summon the shadows. The shadows just start appearing around them. They also have an ability that causes like a kind of a covering of shadows. How to say it? It conceals them. You can't see through it. It's like magical darkness that you can't go through. And then the shadows live in it. And they live in it. Okay. I wasn't nervous, but boy, is this character squishy. Extremely powerful? Yes. Squishy? Oh yeah. A giant brown mouse. Now we're seeing something funny. I spotted a giant brown mouse. There he is right there. That invisible thing. That's because he's got stealth on. So I disintegrated him. Oh, I unleashed an anomaly. 300 has a 1% chance of doing an anomaly, which is what happened. So let's lower that a little bit. Okay, 200. There we go. Zap, zap. Zippity bap. We're good. And I actually hit him. I punched that mouse until he died. Can I do it to a troll, though? 29. Yes, I can. Slowly. And I don't see why I would do that. That mouse just charged me. That is freaky. Yes, if it's sealed off, I still want to open it. Level 15 critter. He teleported, but I can't teleport. Cheater. Cheating, cheater, cheater. Okay. My shield turns on the moment that I see an enemy, and that looks like an enemy that I have seen. So it turned on. Yep. Anything there? Just a thick linen cloak of protection. And then another teleporting thing. Nice. I don't have a cloak right now, so +1 defense, +6 armor. And let's get into defense and armor. Defense is dodging things. Armor is, yeah, but it doesn't hurt as much. So, armor has two things. One is armor and armor hardiness. Armor hardiness represents how much of each incoming blow the armor will affect. So this will affect, absorbs 30%, since I have 30, of incoming weapon damage, up to a maximum of armor damage absorbed. My armor is 22. So, which is honestly not that bad for where I am. Is damage reduction, absorbs armor hardness of incoming weapon damage up to a maximum of armor. This is countered by armor penetration and is applied before all kinds of critical hit damage increase, talent multipliers, and damage multipliers, thus making even small amounts of armor have greater effect. So if somebody would crit me for 10 times the damage, but I have 9 armor, and I reduce it down to 1, then it's only doing 10 versus 100. Defense represents your chance to avoid melee attacks. There's also a ranged defense. And reduces the chance you'll be knocked off balance by enemy attacks. It is measured against the attacker's accuracy. So they have to roll above, my defense to hit me. And when we're talking about attacks, accuracy, my accuracy is 7. So that makes sense. Ooh. Oh. It splatted and tried to splat at me. Worm breath. The gloves. I don't have very good gloves. Oh, I have rough iron gloves. They give me plus to con and technique grappling. Or I can have these, and it allows me to breathe flames upon my enemies. I think I'll take that one. Changes damage, so plus 10% fire, but 18% fire resistance, 10% darkness, and 10% nature. 4 armor, which is nice on gloves, and 5 will. What's my armor at now? 25, that's nice. It's a spitting spider. The kind of spider that spits at you. And I don't think anything. I don't want anything here. Project 10% effects on melee hit. Okay, I might hold on to that. And what's this heal kiss? Whoa. What is it? It's on melee hit, but it doesn't matter. Allows me to breathe in water. Yes. That's worth it all by itself. Now let's just run and disintegrate a bunch of bees and that ant. And that tree. Those trees are very dangerous. They summon bees. Of course they would. Okay, well, kill that tree. And then breathe fire upon the bees. Thanks, gloves. I'm so glad that I found you just lying down in the middle of the forest. Yeah, that's right. AoE. Attack those things. Okay, they're getting closer to me than I want them to be. So I'm turning on my time shield. How you do anything is how you do everything. So I'm going to play semi-carefully, said the guy who auto-explored. I just don't like guys coming next to me. It's really that simple. Yeah. Get away. Oh. Get out of here. Kill that mouse. Kill that plant. Get rid of that guy. Yeah, it's another ogre. Get out of my universe. And take this wall with you. And can disintegrate dig out a wall? No. A summoned wall of stone. No, I cannot. That's okay. There's the man of the hour. Brew fire breath and disintegrate. It's just a really weird thing to see. Just like this elf with horns in its face. And it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna remove you from time itself and then breathe fire on you. Oh! We have 2 enemies here. One is a lesser vampire. Not so worried about it. Prox the Mighty is the boss of this area. He's level 13. I've already done 11% damage. He moves slowly, which means he's literally no I am not threatened by him. Why? Because he's not even real. And then I'll step down here. Oh, he charged me. Good on him. Well, since the vampire's right there, I'm going to breathe fire on both of you. Then I'll take a step back. I tried to get the vampire in the mix, but he wasn't having that. Okay, I don't have my shield up, so I'm going to turn on my time shield. And that's going to be great. And then I'm just going to teleport that guy. He's still alive. Oh, he's negative HP. That's why. Okay. What talents do you have? Blurred mortality. You can only die when you reach negative 104. Okay. You've got negative 101. That tells me that you can go splat. And I'll hit that. And then I'll just throw up another wall. It's not a problem. That wall just lets me walk away for a little bit, which lowers my paradox and my cooldowns. Now that he's over there... Oh, I did manage to teleport him out of time and space. There, and he's dead. And I got Surefire Bow and the Blood of Undeath. Linen Robe of Blight. Sure? My robe is just normal robe. It's just, linen. This vial of corrupted blood reeks of death and decay, so somehow you feel drawn to it. The urge to drink it is great. Whoa. The Blood of Undeath. I'm just going to move this to my normal inventory and... Oh no! I drank it! Minus maximum life, minus 120 minimum life. Oh no! Let's check this out on my character. But, so, I lost some max life, 40 max life, but now I only die if I go 120 below 0. So, negative 120. But wait, there's more. Yes, we did indeed beat the boss of the area, but there is more area. Oh, that's a nicer staff. Give that to me. Yes, please. I'll take this Staff of Might that also happens to be potent. That's its words, not mine. And does bonus damage. What does this one do? Spell power plus 3. Oh wait, I can compare. Okay. You mean I didn't even... Oh, gosh. All right. So, attune my staff to Star Temporal. Gosh. How could I forget something simple like that? Okay, now my staff does plus 13 temporal damage. Great. And how are you, good sir? Oh, slightly dead. Alright, there's a huge rock. Once I open that rock... It's time for the big boss. It's not. The big boss isn't that big. He's not that hard. And there is a non-zero chance that I may not even aggro him. Oh, he just died. That was nice. I'll disintegrate you. That's great. Everything's at max. I'll zap that guy from super far away. And nobody is the wiser, apparently. And then I'll just sit back here. And then... Is it really... It's really letting me do this, and it still hasn't... Okay. One last turn, so I can zap both of them. Bill the Troll, who's the secret boss, and is right there. Oh. Oh, those are demons. Eldritch Horrors. Headless round creature with stubby arms and legs. Its body seems to be all teeth. That's level 11, so not so bad. Bill the Troll. 8% resist all. That's fine. So first, Bill the Troll, you're the one I'm worried about. Oh, not even worried. Okay, so I'm dazed. But it's fine because I have my lucky halfling's foot. I still have my shield up, but he did take I did take a bunch of damage from that. So I do need to be careful. I am going to remove him from time. And then do my tiny little teleport right over there. There, he shows up. Great. I'm going to put down a wall, just so it's harder for him to charge me. Which, it honestly isn't. I'm definitely don't do anything without my shield up. Alright, have that. He yelled. Gonna break all of my afflictions. Let's see if I can burn him. And then I'm going to... When I disintegrate on me, how much does it do? Will inflict the damage over 3 turns. So, it's the same amount of damage. Oh, now he's right next to me. Okay. Alright. Zap. Yep. Gets teleported away. I don't have enough for a wall. Let's lower my cooldowns by 1. Okay. My shield is off, but I turn it back on. Great. Oh, I teleported him away, so he ceased to exist again? That's lovely. Double lovely that I don't have to deal with him for a few turns. Okay. And here we are. 1 turn before I have time shield. If only there was a way that I could be teleported to someplace safe. This is nice, guys. Ah. Time shield. Disintegrate. The special time redux thing. Done and done. What'd he drop? A planar beacon. A really nice shield. Coral spray. What's planar beacon do again? Open a gateway to the fearscape. Stepping through it at a nearby location. That's amazing. What's my Summertide vial do? It's very, very bright. And this one is not as bright. But it gives me a teleport. Teleport range 5. I'm all about teleports. That gives me light resistance. So I will wear this one for the teleport. You never know. You never know. And then, oh, there's a demon. Let's test it out. Oh no, I'm going to teleport here. Does that fire still going to... Does it burn me too? I hope not, but we'll find out. Blam! Yes! The fire will burn me too. Yeah, let's just slip this guy back on, and we'll keep it there for another day. Just in case. But for now, let's kill all demons. Hey baby, wanna kill all humans? And now we are good, which means we can teleport away. I don't need the gale force, I don't need any of that. Just a bunch of axes in the woods. No wonder why everybody was upset. Oh. Hello, alchemist. It's not enough that I work all morning. He's just complaining. Maybe there's something I can help you with. I said, maybe there's something I can help you with. Still can't hear you? And he's like, here, get ingredients for me. I'm like, sure. And then he's like, okay, which potion do you want? And I want the elixir of focus, which gives me class points, followed by another one that gives me generic points, which are just amazing. Okay. What brings an apprentice mage? You want Wow, you want something that's magical? Found this artifact. This planar beacon. That burns me. So you have enough magic items? What? You are actually an extremely powerful person from the City of Mages? You don't say. Pyromancer activates Burning Wake. Oh, it's so cool. It's just a city of just mages. Look at this person. Optional super boss. Thanks. Let's just take a look at her character. Oh. Oh, somebody trying to sell me viewers. Yeah. I don't need that. I've got lots of views. They're all mine. 7,000 HP. Alright. That's just a start. Permanently 26% global faster than everything else. Multicaster Essence of Speed is a spell usable. Cooldown's -3. Increases global caster speed by 26. Okay. Can be used during Aether Avatar. Oh, excuse me. Wildfire. Increasing all your fire damage. And it's just very strong. Let's see all of her talents. 2 runes, 4 infusions. She has a bunch of prodigies, which are just special evolutions for certain classes. Wow. Can't even see the Aether Avatar. But she does fire, ice, storm, is really, really fast. Cleansing flame, so she can heal herself. Jeez. Okay. What about her defenses? Armor 3. I've got 25. 19. We're the same. Can I hurt you? No. No. Not yet. Orb. And what equipment do you have? Plus 2%. Okay. It's just a tier 2 thing and a woolen robe and nothing else. So she is all natural, baby. Oh wait, did I? Whoops. Yeah, I guess I can auto explore. Yes, please. Increase this, and let's take this. Stop, because that is going to become my AoE. Cooldown's 18 though. That will give me another turn, but this will give me another attack, and a very good attack at that. And then static history, I don't think I'm very interested in. I'm in town, so let's float all these points. Get rid of that. Definitely like Wormhole. That's yet another teleportation ability of mine. I do like Contingency, but we're reaching, it goes 27, 35, 41. So first it jumps up 8, then 6, and then 5, and then 5 again. So maybe 2 points max to get it to 41%. And then and we're just floating these. And we'll put 1 point into Spin Fate. I know a lot of people like Spin Fate. I have nothing against it. I've just never seen it really do a lot. Oh, Resilience of the Dams. Oh. Well, yeah. First, Contingency is great, but also Resilience of the Damned. 5, 10, 14, 17, 20% less for all detrimental effects. That's really nice. And what prodigies? Oh, there is an evolution. And this... Okay. so long as I get to cunning level 50 and I'm level 25, I can turn into a ghoul or a skeleton. Okay. Well, that's really interesting. Oh, that's a race evolution. And then we have the rest. Okay, so we're still... Yes, I am good. Yes, good sir. You just have staves. Do you? No. What do you have? Shielding Rune of the Wizard. Cooldown 14. What am I using? Cooldown 14, and it blocks 100, but this scales with magic. So that's why it's of the Wizard. Same cooldown, almost double. Yeah. That's 46 gold. I don't normally spend gold on, like, anything. But I'm willing to spend it on this. Yes, Shielding Rune. And yeah, we're replacing our shielding spot with that Shielding Rune. And auto use. Whoa. Auto use when enemies are visible. I'm sure. Just have it automatically happen. Alright, what do we have for rings? Let me see your wares. Ring of Misery. Plus 5 magic, will, and 2 cunning. I do extra hate. Plus to max hate. On melee hit. 10% chance to reduce all saves and defense by 17. That's nice. And then I has a power, which is lashing at the target doing weapon damage. Okay. Oh, Chronomancy. Timeline threading. That's mastery. I don't have timeline threading, though. Darn. I chose... What did I choose? What do they call it? Time travel. Which really, with a name like time travel, yeah. Mage Lord's Vile, let's see, 15 to 18, so that's more powerful than what I currently have. And it would be 15%. But is it really worth it? The answer is not really. I mean, kind of, but also not really. 13 to 15.6 or... Well, when this one's minimum is close to the other one's maximum, okay. I don't like buying things because everything that I end up selling right now, and I'll just transmorgify, which is a fast way of selling things. All the money that I spend right now is money that I could have used to instead buy a randomized amazing artifact later on. And those cost, I believe, 4,000 or 8,000 a pop. They're amazing, though. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. What's this rune? Range of 4, and my current rune is range of 3 with a cooldown of 16. And this is cooldown 20, but one more range. Yeah, you're gone. Goodbye. Yeah, really get rid of it. Well, cool. We did it. And down. Okay, let's take out the final beginner dungeon. Is it the final? Scintillating Caves. Oh, no, there's another one. The Lauren Camp. But first, let's check out the big town. Because if I'm spending money, might as well spend money. As the game has been improved, a bunch of different races have come out, as well as classes. So we have this ogre, There's ogres and korgs. One is very aligned with I'm big and magical, and the other is aligned with I am anti-magic, which is a force all by itself. Okay, this is just the lore shop, where you can buy a bunch of lore, and there is a bunch of cool lore, if anybody wants to read it. And you... No. What do you have? Runes. Another rune of the wizard, right? Cooldown is one shorter. Oh, baby. Okay. Yep. Take this blink rune. And then we will inscribe this rune onto my skin. That's what I did. No. No. I don't see anything that I need here. Elm staff. How do you have something that's like almost as strong? I don't need mana tuning. I don't need to create a globe of light. But okay. I think we're good. Let's go fight a bunch of crystals. Alright. As you enter the caves, you notice the magic here has distorted land, making sharp angles and turns. The zone is too easy. It is not. Easy zones have killed me before. The crystal creatures that we see, they can only move through teleportation. They can't actually walk. See, guys? Alright. I'll blast that, and then I'll zap myself, so everybody's taking some damage. Except for me. And while they're doing that, I'll blast you again. Bloop, they all died. DOT. I do love damage over time effects. Alright, dodge out of the way from your unerring poison bolt. Dodge out of the way of that. Okay, so now where are we? Oh, that's right. I have stop. And it's an AoE attack already. Stop! Okay, that worked. And I'll just breathe fire on everything. That worked nice too. Then beam it, and then do that. And that is attractive to me. Mind-woven robe of protection versus a robe of blight. Oh, it gives me plus 7% all resist. And this gives me... Well... Oh wait, that also has resist all. So we're good with all. And everything else looks golden. So yeah, I'll put on these clothes that I found in a random cave. Of course I will. And zip zap zoppity doop. And there's an archer, and he is gone. That is a snake. And that is the troll. We saw plenty of those in the forest. And that is a ghoul. You know, you've played this game a lot when you can identify what the creatures are and how they are going to behave, and you can be worried about certain creatures that have certain sprites. This is a veterinary Beater-inor. Can I call you Beater or just Beat for short? The green worm mask. It is a brawler. It is going to come and punch me in the face. Fisticuff style. Alright, worm. And it's funny because it's actually a worm. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Can I target myself? Will it hurt me? It might have hurt me. No. Time shield. Disintegrate myself. Great. Gain a level. Not spending a generic point because I never know when I'm going to need those. I want that crit all the way up. Oh, I can have the final ultimate spells. Actual disintegration. While active, your physical and temporal damage has a 10, 25, 32, 37, 40% chance to remove one beneficial physical or magical temporary effect from targets you hit. Additionally, your dust to dust now digs through walls. And this one is static history. It can't make minor anomalies, don't care. Echoes from the past. A temporal echo. Affected targets take temporal damage as well as 20, 28, 33, 37, 40% of the difference between the current life and max life as additional temporal damage. Okay. The additional damage will be divided by the target's rank, and damage scales with your spell power. Alright, what did I do? Disintegrate. I know I'm going to spend stuff in this. This is such an amazing power, and I will talk about it soon. Yes, I accept the changes. Hey guys, you want to see something cool? Look at this. Hey, it said I could dig now. Right? Additionally, my dust to dust spell, yeah, it can dig. So dig. Is this not a wall? It says that it's diggable. Do I have to be next to it? Oh, it's a sustain. Okay. Usage speed is that of a spell. We'll put it here with my other sustains. And auto use when no enemies are visible. I am sure. The reason why it's auto use is when enemies aren't around, I will automatically turn it on. Now, yeah, that's what I like to see. I'm gonna at the snake. I'm gonna dodge. I will dodge that. And 6. What does... Alright, I'm switching these. I will keep the wall, but there. That's number 4. What does this do again? Attempts to stun them. That's it. Stunned. It worked. He stunned and off balance. And then I lasered him. Ooh. That is one of those sprites. That is dangerous when you see it. I'm level 12 and he's level 15. Only 15. Alright, Skeleton Magus. What can he do? Talents. Monothrust, flame, and is a skeleton. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we'll turn this on. And then we'll disintegrate him. And then we'll stop him. And then I'll remove him from timeline. Just for a little bit. Now those are just whoops. Those are wimpier skeletons. They still did damage to me though. Alright, time shield is on. I don't like that your idea of being a mage is coming up and punching me. Okay, I am restored. The reason why I rested there was so that I could have a view of the entire hallway, so if he showed up, I would be there. What? I already find a staff that's just as good as the one I have. And that's a good thing that I noticed that because I forgot to attune it to temporal energy. Silly me. Yo guys. I like the things you do. Alright. AoE Blast. That worked. Fire Blast, because I can. And then Disintegrate, because they were so nice to... Or Dust to Dust. They were so nice to just line up for me. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It's a room of ants. No, ants. Stop. Don't do it. And they're all dead. Aren't those items just great? Okay, let's go down. Iron boots, can't wear them, so I don't care right now. Shatter Afflictions runes of the wizard. Yeah, we can take a look at that later. And plus 20% resistance to lightning. I will take that. There's a really annoying lightning spell that says this character is now at the center of a lightning storm that follows him specifically, and he takes a bunch of lightning damage every single turn. Absolutely dislike it. I have lost runs to that spell. Bam! Oh yeah, and then there's another one. Yeah, kill it. Ew. Onilug? It's a minor demon. A gaunt, vaguely humanoid shape featuring unadorned gray leathery skin. Its arms and legs seem somehow too long, and it stands tall, projecting an ominous shadow even in darkness. Whoa. Oh. It just hit me for 120. That's a lot more than I expected. Alright. We'll blast you with that. Hit that. Alright, you're dead. I used the number 2 spell, which reduces the cooldown of some of my skills. I use that on purpose because you can see it right there. Right where my mouse is. And it takes time for it to come back to me. So I knew that I would be able to cast my Disintegrate Ray, or my Dust to Dust Ray, and have it be in the air, ready to reduce the cooldown of said Disintegration Ray. Kind of like that bolt. Right there. It's going to take time for things to get to me. Alright, well, those multicolored ones will take a while. Get out of here, you worms. Get out of here, you bear that's standing up on your hind legs. Orc soldiers, please. Bears, I just killed a bunch of bears. I killed a bear that was a brawler. It had martial arts training. Nope, I do not want. Okay. Cooldown reduction of 20, and the one that I just bought or just found is cooldown reduction of 21. It does say absorb. Okay, it makes a small shield. That's good to know. And that is Emelida, the multi-hued crystal. And her bolts just are too slow. So there it is. I could just watch it come towards me and walk away at a leisurely rate. What's in here? Oh. More guys. What hit me? I'm on fire. Okay, well, let's not be on fire. That's a good start. Let's stop this. So do damage to everybody there. Let's fire breathe. Wait. They're stunned, off balance. They resist fire 100%. Okay. So, I'm not in a dangerous situation. That said, let's see, cooldown of 56, cooldown of 15, and I have wormhole somewhere. There it is. So, this is what we'll do. I'll take a quick dimension step over here. Great. And then I'll just walk away. Hey, it's a guy. I'll shoot you. And just rest up. They can't walk towards me. They have to teleport. And teleports don't always go where you want them to. And look. Now they're all dead. Great. And down another level. Oh. Hate when hit. No. No. None needed. Oh man, this is a pretty deep place. Okay, what are these and how did you summon them? Summoning destabilization is just a shimmering crystal, nothing special about you? You can just do this? Summon allies. That's all it says. Alright. Facts. He summoned allies. They summoned allies. It summoned allies. And that one's dead too. And you are a black bear. Still doesn't have martial arts training. Glory me Brennor. That sounds like an expression. Well, glory me Brenner. The large white snake. It is a bulwark. Bulwarks in this are supposed to be shield specialists with like a sword in one hand and a massive shield. Functionally, they tend to be very squishy though, which is funny. Okay, so that thing is still alive, and now it's dead. And I'm just gonna leisurely dodge that, and it teleported away, and there, now it's back, and dead. Oh no, bear! I'm so unafraid of that bear that I just waited for it, even though I knew exactly where it was going to teleport back to. Alright, let's grab all this stuff. Yay! These are sapperlings! Vermin. Sandworms. Okay. All dead. Well, oh, wait. There's one left. Oh, not anymore. Prismatic rune. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this. Yes. First off, move to inventory. Always. Any of the wizards? Nope. Of the sneak? I see. You're just a nice hat, I guess. That does 11% damage. Brass Lantern of Health. I mean, it's well, max health doesn't hurt. And I don't have a ring. Okay, cool. What does this do? Activate the rune to create a shield for 6 turns, blocking several instances of damage of the following types. 5 acid. Instances, meaning the entire attack. 2 physical, 4 light, 5 cold, 3 arcane, and 4 mind. That is a very powerful thing I don't think I will ever use. Like, it is very powerful. I just can't imagine using it over, what is it? Negative affliction removal? Negative status removal? With the Shatter Afflictions. I guess I could use it instead of Blink. But even then, I'm going to want to have a movement speed rune so I can just run. Run the heck away. I guess I really... But then it could save me from an alpha attack, and that's pretty nice. Alright, that bear's dead. And there's the boss of the dungeon. The Spell Blaze Crystal. And what can you do? You can cast a whole bunch of singleton spells. I'm very proud of you. And this one can move, I believe. Yep. Just keep on casting your things. I'm going to turn on a shield. I'm going to blast you. Still at 100% damage. I don't know what it did, but it ignored any damage I gave to it. Alright, let's teleport you away. Did not work. And zap you again. I will stop you again. And I'll sidestep. I am in this nasty field of junk. 3 turns for my damage shield. My temporary restoration field's doing pretty nice. Temporal restoration. Healing the target for 10 damage each turn. How nice. I'll zap you with that. I know that will take me a turn for it to come back. There. Zap him again. Killed him. Great. And then another crystal just wants to fire things off me. Another flame rot? I've never... No, one's worm breath, the other's flame rot. Chill. Chill. One's tier 2. This is tier 1. It will allow me to activate Flame Spit, which just shoots a bolt of fire. Which is nice and attractive, but... And it gives bonus cunning and willpower. So, overall, it's attractive, but not for me. But I'd put them on in a heartbeat if I hadn't something better. Which I guess is all true, no matter what. Stop. That's a lot of guys all at once. I'm just going to stand here so that they're all stuck in one spot. Ooh, that can blast myself. All right, let's break that. I still have my shield on from the Shadow Runes. Let's see if I can breathe fire into... No. Take one step back so I can line people up. I'll disintegrate on myself. I can disintegrate large places by just walking into them? This is astounding. I didn't know. Oh. Guys, I'm so happy. You have no idea. Yeah. First, let's teleport that away. Oh no, I better target myself. I'm just breaking walls just by walking around. This is lovely. Get out of here, bears. There's so many bears in this cave. I guess that also makes sense. Ew. 9 masses of worms. That's a lot of worms. And they are still not dead. Fire breath for the win. Awesome. And that is that. Let's restore and see if there's anything that we want. That's 6 armor. This is 5 armor. Teleportation rune of the wizard with a really low cooldown. Teleportation teleports you far away instead of a targeted to where you want. Movement infusion. That's what I was talking about. 400% speed. So I move really fast. Essentially means I get to book it. Really, like, just get out of there. Just book it. Gives me bonus temporal damage. Let me see. What do you do? Oh, it's worse. And Wizard's Copper Ring. I don't have a ring yet. I'll take +2 magic. That's of the Psychic, but I have willpower. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's go to the other friendly town to look over at my stuff and see what movement runes may exist. Hey guys! It's really annoying that the music of this game is copyrighted. So very soon I won't be able to play music from this game while I play the game. Divine Mind Star, Venom, Totem of Healing. Yeah, don't need any of those. There we go. Movement Infusion of the Wizard. Oh, yes. Now, which one would I get? Would I leave? The Blink. Easily the Blink. For a movement infusion that I will last all the entire game? Yes. Well, not all game. I've had over 1,000 before. 1,000 move speed. How ridiculous. Hey, elves. Nah, nothing I'm interested in. What about across the way? No, I don't use swords like that. Thanks, though. This is all bows. Oh, and slings. I didn't know they had slings there. It's been a while since I looked at shops. Usually I just ignore them. And these are all great malls. So we are good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, geese and ganders and everybody in between, I'm gonna call it here. This has been a very productive episode. Let's go through all the things that we did. I can now breathe fire because I've got gloves. And it's winter over here, and we just had a bunch of snow, so that makes sense. And I gained, what, 5 levels? That will slow down, but I unlocked a brand new tree, time travel. Always cool if you are a Paradox Mage. I do have a concern about the number of attack powers that I have. They're good, and I can chain them reasonably well. Excuse me. But there are just other ones that I do want. I do want to go through gravity, but I don't know if I'll have the ability to. Echoes from the Past is just amazing from the looks of it. Cooldown of 12, and that's just very powerful. I want points in this. I'm probably done with points here. 1 at talent level 5. Yep, I'm done here. Space-time stability, I'm probably done there. Time shield can always use some more. Even if it's to up the duration to 5 or 6, so that'd be 4 points. But haste, I can just be 35% faster than I am for 4 game turns. And those 4 game turns, remember, that's 35% faster each of these turns, which means I am guaranteed to get a bonus turn out of it. I think that's how it works. At least, you know, it's late. Let's remove the generic points from the places I want. What do you mean I can't unlearn that? Oh, this 1 point I put here, it was too much. Okay, before we go, let's take a look at See the Threads. You peer into 3 possible futures, allowing you to explore each for 3, 6, 8, 10, or 12 turns. When the effect expires, you choose which one of the 3 futures becomes your present. If you know Foresight, you'll gain additional defense and chance to shrug off critical hits equal to your Foresight values, which I do. It's this guy, right here. This spell splits a timeline with so other ones. If you die in any thread, you'll revert the timeline to the point when you first cast the spell and the effect will end. It can only be used once per zone. How powerful is it to just say, you know, let's make them reroll 3 times? This... Okay, I still want the 2 points here. But that's amazing and life-saving. What's this pulse? When you teleport? Fire pulse that jolts people out around me. And it might confuse them. Now that's pretty nice. And that's the haste, and that's also very amazing. Things that I do want armor training so that I can just get the damage removal. There's a skill that just flat percentage damage off the top, up to 15%, and that's lovely. And I do want this up. There are going to be enemies that are very big into healing. So I want my physical and temporal damage, especially the ones that last for a while, to wipe out these beneficial physical or magical temporary effects that will allow me to kill enemies. For now, let's get See the Threads up to 6, because that's amazing. What do I want to do with my class point? Echoes from the Past is powerful if they are close to me. I can get 25% more damage reduction. The cooldown's staying at 18. Time dilation means that I'm slowly speeding up, and this increases my movement speed every time I move. So, speed control, arg. time skip is definitely going to be in my final arsenal. And, you know, this is just my low cooldown damage effect. And one more gives me that aura, the field radius. Deals damage over 3 turns. So we'll just cap that out. I know I'm going to be using that all game. We'll finish that off right there. Level up that as per usual. I accept the changes. Ladies and gentlemen, geese and ganders, go out and be the foul beast you want to see in the world. Bye!